You know, I had a bucket list item that I've never done before, and that was glass blowing. So we went out to Firehouse Glass in Vancouver because I wanted to try to make a light fixture. Let's try it out.
Now it's time for Open House, sponsored by Pyramid Heating and Cooling.
Hey guys, today we're downtown Vancouver at beautiful Firehouse Glass. Greg, thanks for having me down.
Well, thanks for being here. Been very excited about this.
Yeah, same here. This is a bucket list item for me, so that's what's so fun. What are we making today?
Well, I had the idea of doing a lighting fixture, right? So in prep for this, what I did is went out and bought as inexpensive a light fixture as I could find,
Nice.
right? And you know, most inexpensive light fixtures have a really cheap industrial, Chinese-made
boring
globe, right? But the rest of the fixture is what we're really interested in. Because you can do things like we show here, which are much more interesting fixtures, replace this thing, end up with a really high-end piece of lighting for not much money.
Absolutely. I'm excited. Shall we get started?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's do it. All right, so what color glass and what are we building as far as shape?
Yeah, so I thought what we do is a basic cylinder shape, which is kind of what the lamp came with. But we'll do it with gray glass, which I have in the furnace today. So it's just a neutral gray that looks really slick for stuff like this.
All right, guys, we're going to start out with the blowpipe here. Now let's head to the furnace. All right, so we're going to get some glass.
Looking good.
All right, what's next on this?
So next what we're going to do is, after this sets up and gets nice and stable, we're going to go back to the furnace, get another gather of glass to increase our volume. All right, so let me give you another heat. So as we're going back and forth to the heat, if the glass is uneven, the thicker parts of the glass retain more heat.
Okay.
And therefore, when we blow a little bit in there, they selectively get thinner and everything gets more even. All right, let's just blow lightly.
Okay.
Good, perfect. So I'm happy with that setup. Let's just let that stabilize a little bit on center, and then we're going to dip it in our, magic solution here.
All right, we went into the heat, and what does that do for us?
So what the heat's doing is just burning off a little bit of the baking soda residue. The baking soda is what makes the bubbles. And if we don't do that, the bubbles get kind of crazy, right? I mean, they get large and kind of move all over the place. And
we're science experiment, basically.
Yeah, it's like the volcano in grade school, right? We're not looking for that. Here, I'll turn for you. Good, let's take another heat.
Okay.
Now to make a cylinder, basically we start with this ball-shaped thing.
Okay.
Let it stabilize, right? Because this is now a big enough diameter that we're looking for. Then we're going to heat just up to the shoulder of that ball.
Okay.
And let gravity and a little bit of centrifugal force stretch that piece out. All right, have a seat. We'll go back to the last step.
Okay.
And see what we can do.
All right.
Let me get hooked up.
Yep.
All right. Okay, that'll work. All right, now put the glass up on the rail, give it a hit with the back, turn the tweezers around, and give it a good whack. And just do, one move to get that as straight as we can get it. All right, so you're the artist designer, so you call it when you are happy with it.
Let's do one more. We're close. Yeah, so we're starting to get it evened out, but I can still see that we're still pretty hot out there.
Yep. Yeah, and that's where we've been heating, so
Yeah.
it does take a bit for that to dissipate.
Just so it evens out. And that's cool.
So on this one, you're going to grab your tweezers and give us just a drop of water on the back end there.
A little more on there.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't take a whole bunch, but one good, there, that's perfect. All right, go ahead and take this and we'll go off to the annealer.
All right.
All right, up on that shelf,
Okay.
give it a tap. Oh, beautiful.
All right,
All right.
man, that is cool. That is so much fun. You have a new glass addict now.
You know, that's what we do here, right? The first one's on us, but from then on.
This was a bucket list item for me, and you know something? That is a project I think anybody can tackle as they come down and take a class from you guys. How would somebody do that?
So you can find us at firehouseglass.com, or our email is info@firehouseglass.com, or you can just Google glass blowing Portland vicinity and you'll find us. We'll come up there.
Man, thanks again. This was so much fun, and guys, you gotta try this out. You won't be disappointed. This was a fun day.